Alright, hello there. I am Papa01 and this is AOS Virtual Progressor 2, Show 10C, and we're getting ready to start the fifth spot chance for the Absolute Division. So, with the Absolute Division, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people competing, so this will be 21 matches. So, for everybody to face each other at least once, it's going to end up being 21 matches. I'm not sure if this is going to take 4 parts or 5 parts, maybe even 6 parts. But let's get started. Let me turn down the volume. Alright, so we only got 2 characters that's created by me on here. Yep, it's like 2 of them competing. So let's just check them out real quick. Alright, everything for him. Alright, let's get it set up. So we have a 7-person or 7-man fifth spot chance. Okay, I'll go this way to get to Tokyo Magnum or Magnum Tokyo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Magnum Tokyo. Right there. Go back over here to get ice. And now who else? Oh, right next door is Masawa. And Stan Hansen. And oh yeah. Oh, I just skipped them right there. And oh, Bruiser Brody. Let's keep on going this way. Should be under the first one. Yep, at the bottom. Final, Magnum Tokyo, Ice, Masawa, Hansen, Shiro, and Brody. Brody, I should say. Yep, that's all in order. Should be 10 minutes. False count anywhere. Alright, let's look at the rules in English. So we got 10 minutes, false count anywhere. Pinfall is turned on, TKO is turned on. We have referee blood stoppage. We have give up is turned on. We have rope breaks are turned off. We have time decisions turned on. Interference is off. And you, as you already know, only the KO division have quick match turned on. So quick match is turned off. I'll show you the rules in English right here. Go back over here. Now let's make sure this is correct. So we have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. You can use the C buttons over here to like change it. I think that's what happened during the PW matches and stuff like that while I was doing that setup. So we have 10 minutes. Pinfall is turned on. TKO is turned on. Quick match is turned off. Time save or time decision is turned on. We have interference is turned off. We have referee blood stoppage. Rope break is turned off. Give up is turned on. False count anywhere. And we have false count anywhere. And then it's PW rules. Now let's make sure it's on the hardest difficulty, which it already should be, and we can get started. Did I pick the right venue? Yeah, I did. I did because it says AKI. It says AKI up there on behind the start button. Yeah. All right, we can get started. Enjoy. One thing I definitely hate about this game is you'll never get like as far as like a normal grapple, you'll never be able. I mean, a normal standing strike, like the strong standing strikes, not the running ones, but the strong standing strikes. Even if it does like the KO damage and knocks them down or something like that, you can't get a win off of it. You can't get a pinfall off of it. I've never seen it happen before. It's like you get dropped with a strike and then it leads to a 3 count. That shit has never happened. And I don't understand why that's not available in this game where you can win by a strike to the, just a strike that knocks them down, like a head kick or a body shot with a spinning back kick or a punch, the uppercut, any of that stuff. They won't lead to a pinfall for some reason. It can lead to a TKO, but it won't lead to a pinfall for whatever reason in this game. And that's another thing I don't like about the game. Still my favorite wrestling game, but it's not without its flaws, and that's a serious flaw in my opinion. That you can't win by freaking pinfall after you get a knockdown or a strike. Yeah. But it is what it is at the end of the day. He should have been used that move. Kept on trying to go for a grapple. Oh, it's over. Yeah. My dream game is to combine this game with King of the Coliseum and what's that other game? King of the Coliseum 2, my bad. So Virtual Pro Wrestler 2, King of the Coliseum 2, um, Here Comes the Pain. Yeah, that's another game. Combining also with Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown versus Raw 2007. SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Those are the All Stars. And I think there's another one. Oh, freaking what's it called? Giant Graham 2000 All Japan Pro Wrestling 3. Yeah, and there's a few other that will combine it with. Basically, the Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 and WrestleMania 2000, the way they go about character creation as far as your move set and stuff like that, when they got it numbered twice. They got the stuff numbered twice, so like they got everything individually numbered and stuff. That stuff is actually pretty good. Yeah, 3 versus 4. I actually impressed the whole thing. Anyway, enjoy the next match. I was just thinking about that stuff. Like one of the things I would change about Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 is like only like the weak punches and kicks or whatever like that. The basic when you press the kick or punch, only those should be moves that can be caught up with with the counter moves or whatever like that, like the counter headbutt and counter falling arm breakers and stuff like that. Only those type of stuff like that right there, like the weak kick he just threw, they got caught. That should be caught and counter with those type of grapples and stuff like that. Like strong grapples, because it's a strong attack, it shouldn't be that easy to counter it into something else and stuff like that. It should only be the weak attacks that get countered like that, you know, because they're so fast and stuff. And like if you time it perfectly to counter it, you should be rewarded like that. Like that's a weak punch, so he was able to counter it with something devastating. Because under that, it automatically lands because how fast it moves or whatever like that. Whereas the strong punches and kicks and elbows and knees and stuff like that, they should just get deflected or blocked, and then you go into a counter strike or something like that. You know, they shouldn't automatically lead to like a submission or something that's advantageous. Because like when you use those strong attacks, you're actually working towards ending the match. Whereas with the quick strikes, you're just really trying to interrupt somebody from trying to grapple you or something, or trying to hit you with a stronger attack. You know, because every strike can interrupt any other strike. So that's why I think that that's something that should be done that way. You know, and tie up grapples and stuff like that. The same thing goes up that goes with them and stuff like that. Certain moves should have unique reversals depending on what style of wrestler you do, just like it kind of does in this game and whatever like that. But like certain moves should have unique reversals, just period and stuff. But that's just a few things, and then like knocking somebody down with a strong strike should lead to a potential 2.5 or possible 3 count and stuff like that. You should be able to get a pin off of that. I hit you with a spinning back elbow and you're damn near unconscious. You should be kicking out at 2. A quick 2 count. It should be a close 2 count if anything. Or it should be a damn 3. I hit you with a spinning head kick, yeah, you should be unconscious and I should be able to end the match like that. Like that elbow right there. Even though it doesn't do KO damage, it should, if it knocks him down because he's very freaking hurt or something like that, it should lead to a 3 count. Because the running strikes lead to 3 counts. You could get a pinfall off of those. So why you can't do it off of the strong attacks? And I'll just talk about weak strikes, period, and stuff like that. You know, I have to create my characters based off of what the game gives me on here because it has on here that like left-handed strikes, the strong attacks, those get countered into your own strike attempt or whatever like that. Those punches automatically. So wherever you got set is the AB, that's what the left or Lee hand strike because everybody stands in orthodox, with the rear hand being the right hand, the Lee hand being the left hand. So everybody stands in orthodox. So with the left-handed strikes, you always get cowered to wherever somebody strike is for the A. I mean for the strike button plus the grapple button and stuff like that. When it comes to left-handed strikes, they have more diversity with the punch attempts and stuff like that. Like, cause you only have right-handed strikes for the weaker strikes or whatever like that. And there's only a handful of strike that's for the left hand anyway. Not a lot of them are available for the left hand as much as they are for the right hand. And like the left hand or Lee hand, the left-handed body punch or whatever like that, that's basically a liver punch. You know, especially a liver shot or a liver punch or whatever like that, and or liver blow. And on this game, it didn't even have KO damage, but you can add KO damage to 5 moves, and you can add blood damage to 5 moves. And I put that on there for the majority of my characters for them to have it as KO damage or blood damage. I think all of them either have it as KO or blood damage if I gave it to them. None of them have it as just regular, like a body shot or something. They got it as KO damage or blood damage on this game. That punch right there, I think that's like a Balo body punch or something. That does KO damage. Yeah, that's set to KO damage. And then the one where you take a knee, or you almost go into a one needed position where you do the body punch. That left-handed body punch also does KO damage. That stiff jab doesn't do blood or KO damage. I gave it to certain people as KO or blood damage. I think only what's it called? Mr. Muay Thai is the only one who has it as both blood and KO damage. I'm not sure if I changed that, but he used to have it as blood and KO damage. And I think only like DD4 Blaze and one of the characters have it as just a regular punch. That little stiff jab, a little stump jab. Yeah. So more strikes would be cool to have on here. And I don't even think Here Comes the Pain has a spinning back elbow for some reason. I don't even think there's even one on there unless it's on there as a grapple strike. That spinning back elbow. I mean, you got a spinning back elbow, but it's to the body. I'm talking about to the head. Anyway, enjoy the last minute or so of this match. Yeah, he was just more hurt. That's why he ended up losing. But that was a good back and forth matchup. He just was more hurt than him. Just ended up getting another person the victory. Depending on how long this match take, we'll probably do one more. And quick little fun fact here: the guy in the white pan, Shiro, he was not only the inaugural, absolute champion, but he had what? I think he had like five, six, possibly seven title defenses. I think he had like no, he had like five or six of them. It could have been seven. Because I think he lost the belt and got the belt right back. So, yeah, he could have had seven. Yeah, but yeah, so he's trying his hardest to get back as champion again in this division because this is supposed to be his division. If he doesn't win the belt back, I'll probably put him in probably either the grappling or the PW championship because I don't think he got enough striking maneuvers to be in like the KO or the MMA division. I'm not sure how much of a submission artist he is because if he ain't got enough KO moves, he can't really be in the MMA division, let alone the grappling division. Well, with grappling, you can still be in that division just because the grappling division takedowns can get you to the victory. Shoot, there's a lot of characters that just use a bunch of takedowns and they end up getting the victory in the grappling division. I'll probably put him in the PW. Anyway, back to the match. Yeah, it's almost 30 minutes, but we're gonna do another match anyway. Yeah. So okay, that's all we're gonna pick anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do this will be the final match. 2 versus 7. pump handle slam. Alright, so that's going to be the next match. Will be these two going against each other. Yeah, 33 minutes. We'll just cut it off here. Yeah. Put that right there. Go out of it. Alright. Yep. So, to the next one. Yeah, this was part one of the fifth spot chance for the absolute division. Hope you enjoy it. Until the next one, later, like, share, subscribe, all that other stuff if you want to. Peace.